In this video, I want to show you how to access the hidden diagnostic mode on your Hotpoint washing machine that will let you find error codes, force the unit to perform certain functions and operations, and then provide you an error code list as well as some troubleshooting tips and schematics from the manual that's hidden inside your Hotpoint washing machine. This video should work for the following models of Hotpoint washers. Also, make sure to note the orientation of the lights on the console here, as all the features pertain to this exact style of light configuration. They've been around for about 7 years now, and we're going to reference it a lot going forward in this video. But first, let's see if you can find the manual on your Hotpoint washing machine. On most models, it's roughly located right here in the back left corner. Tilt the machine against a wall and see if you can find it underneath the corner of the machine. This manual will give you all the advice that we're going to be covering in the video, and maybe even some more information since the manufacturer may have changed some features versus this washing machine we have here. And just as a note, if you can't find the manual underneath, sometimes they do put it near the processor behind this plate here, and I'll show you how to get into it later in the video just in case. With the machine now put down and the manual on hand, to activate the service mode, press and hold the start/pause button, then turn the dial clockwise once it's held in, 7 clicks or increments. Once you have it on the 7th increment, release the start/pause button. If the service mode has been entered properly, all the lights from the deep rinse fill to the lid locked light should flash on and off all lights at the same time. So if you're in the mode and it's flashing like this, congratulations. From here, turning the knob clockwise is going to increase the service code order, and if you turn it counterclockwise, it's going to turn backwards and decrease the service code order. To activate any of the service modes shown at the bottom of the screen, simply press the start/pause button and follow along with the actions that the mode should operate. I'm not going to go through and activate each of these modes in the video, but it will show you the usefulness and should be self-explanatory, but I'm going to do that on the first test. The first test here, number 1, is for fault codes. By pressing the start/pause button, you're going to get a list of lights flashing showing each of the codes in a binary code sequence. To scroll through, just press the start/pause button and it will cycle any potential failure on the machine. This will tell you what could be wrong with the machine as you scroll through. I'm going to show you after we're done with all the service modes, every single code, what the different sequence of lights mean, and how to possibly solve your washer problem, so do stay tuned for that later in the video. If the machine does not have any error codes or does not believe there are any active error codes, all LED lights will blink on and off at the same time. Now to exit the error code mode, just cycle the dial to the next mode, and it should go to option number 2 or service mode number 2. Now I'm going to scroll through each of the possible tests and what the manual will show you that each mode will accomplish. In this video and on this specific Hotpoint washer, there are 19 modes that we're going to go through, but yours could have more or less depending on the model and style of Hotpoint washer that you have. Reference your technician sheet that we found earlier for the exact number of codes, because again, the manufacturer could add more in the future. Now that we've scrolled through all 19 service mode settings and what they do, let's go ahead and shut the service mode down. To do this, All you're going to do is press and hold the start/pause button for 3 seconds, and it's going to close the service mode out and should return the washing machine to the normal operation mode. Now that we've gone through all those operating modes, let's show the various error codes that you could have gotten on the first test of the service mode. Each code is going to have a number value that's displayed in binary based on the sequence of the lights. And let's scroll through slowly all 32 error codes that this machine could have had and see what they mean and how to possibly fix them. I hope that you can read everything okay on the screen. Now that we've scrolled through all the possible error codes and you know possibly how to address the problems, I do want to show you one final thing, and that is the general board schematic that is on most of these washing machines from the manual, just in case you didn't get it. This is a little bit more of an advanced situation, but using the error codes along with the multimeter and the service code to force the machine to do certain tests, you can use your Klein CL800 multimeter or any multimeter you have to be able to diagnose a lot of problems with this machine, and I will tag some multimeters in the description if you do not have one. Here are a few other components that can be tested and their resistance values or voltage values if you have a multimeter that you can test with. To access the control board to do tests with a multimeter, you do need to take a screwdriver and remove these 2 hex head screws from the back of the washing machine located here, and then pull off the back plate. This will give you access to the board to do tests with a multimeter, and in some machines you may find your service manual here instead of underneath the washer. You may want to look for it there if you can't find it underneath. Between, again, the multimeter and the service modes that force the machine to run various features, you can solve many problems without having to take the whole machine apart or take the parts off to test them. That's everything I wanted to show you guys in this video today for your Hotpoint washing machine. I hope you have a great day and this video helps you.